Awesome. Thank you very much. What a beautiful song. Great Saskatchewan talent. Okay, we've got some gals from Shellbrook Canettes here.
Yes, can I get everyone's names?
Melissa.
Kelly.
Nicole.
Stacy.
Tasha.
Becca.
Now, Melissa, you said you were going to be the spokesperson, and you don't really want to be, and you're not allowed to pass the buck either. So take it away.
Okay. We did a Telemiracle online auction, and that brought in $10,648. We had people donate items and then bid on them, so we just want to say thank you to everybody for doing that. We had random cash and checks mailed to us, and that brought in $2,464. Our high school brought in $752.05. They did where you could buy a crush for a crush.
Explain that.
Kelly?
The high school sold Crush Pops. We had the cream soda, the orange, and the grape, and you would buy one. One was for secret admirer, one was for a friend, and one was for your crush. And then they...
Okay, I thought you were crushing things against your head. No.
And then the elementary school brought in $298.50. And then the high school had an incentive where if they brought in enough money, a staff member would get a pie in the face. So Kelly was the recipient of that.
Oh, there you go.
And then the Helping Hands brought in $251.50. So then we have a total of $14,474.05.
Wow, there you go,
that's amazing.
Shellbrook.
That is
Thank
amazing.
you so much for the whole community getting together.
I'm fascinated. Kelly, if you could maybe tell me how many pies you got in the face.
It was just one, and they pawned it off on my daughter, so she had great fun.
There you go.
Amazing.
So you passed the buck. Okay, there you go. Awesome. Wonderful. Let's have another round of applause for the Shellbrook Canettes and their $14,474 and a nickel. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you guys.
Appreciate
You can
that.
help it. We have another group coming out. We have the Kinsmen and Kinettes of Club of Lloydminster. So welcome. Come on out. We got a number of
Lloyd,
signs here.
You're gonna do us
Ooh,
well
I like
and proud
this.
again this year.
I'm gonna
okay.
run through
Okay.
names here really quick.
Sure.
Hi, Joy,
Tanya.
Lisa, Sarah, Lauren, Linnell.
Russell.
Welcome.
Joy, how many years have you been involved with Telemiracle and some of these people here?
Oh my. Me and Lisa for sure have been in like 17 years.
Yeah, a
18.
long time.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
long time.
Okay, so you.
I have, first I'd like to say hi to the Pioneer Lodge. I got some donations from the Pioneer Lodge, one from Kai and Cecile Rowland, one from Bridget Phillips. Bridget would like to put this donation in memory of her late husband, John Phillips. I'd like to also say that John Phillips was a kinsman in Lashburn and a K40 for many, many years. With all these donations, plus other donations from the community, I received $890.
Awesome. Okay, and we're going down the line?
Going down the line.
Okay, here we go.
Hi. After not having a proper Telemiracle steak night for 3 years, we were finally able to have a live event. We had an amazing night. We raised $2,600 from all sorts of raffles and raised $34,934.19 from the event. So our grand total is $38,424.19.
Wow.
There you go. $38,424.19. Is that a record for you guys?
No.
No, it isn't. Oh my gosh, you raised more than that. What do you guess the total that you guys have raised over the last, 20 years?
Ballpark.
Ballpark. No idea. Lots and lots, because you guys have been dedicated to Telemiracle since day one. So we appreciate you very much for coming out here tonight. Again, a round of applause for Lloydminster and the whole area for over $38,000 to Telemiracle 47. Thank you, ladies, very much. Appreciate it.
It's amazing. The
coming in.
Unbelievable.
Almost $40,000. And we love seeing the money coming in. And one thing we like to do is we like to remind folks out there how this money is used and the difference it can make in people's lives. And we've put together several stories throughout the broadcast, video stories showing you, telling you and showing you how much of a difference these funds can make in people's lives. And we've got a story here about a young guy named Preston. This is a beautiful, beautiful story. Preston's a teenager out there in Saskatchewan, just a regular young guy who needed a bit of help. And he got that help through money from the Kinsman Foundation via a very specialized wheelchair that was that the funds were able to help the family purchase. Preston's just this regular teenager who likes to watch movies and play games and do all those sorts of things that teenagers like to do, but needed help getting around, needed help through this wheelchair, and the independence and change of life that this thing has provided him is incredible. Take a look at this story.
My name is Preston, and I'm 16 years old. I enjoy movies, playing video games, hanging out with my friends, kind of normal basic stuff.
Preston was born a healthy, happy baby boy, and for all that we knew, it wasn't until he was in kindergarten, just turned 6, 3 days after his birthday, he was running in phys ed and his ankles locked up. He ended up stuck in that position for a couple days. We went to hospital. He was diagnosed during that time with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Duchenne will take away Preston's ability to function muscle-wise and has started from the legs up. He was supposed to lose his ability to walk from what we were told between the ages of 9 and 11. As a spirited young man, though, he was able to push on and keep going and kept that going up until January of this year when he was 16 years old. I think this chair's allowed him to be 16. It sounds crazy, but he was able to get his first job. He was able to get out there and be a part of the community in a way that he never could. He could raise himself up and be at eye level with the kids in his class so that they can sit and talk. Just basic day-to-day kid stuff.
Well, at school I can hang out with people more, be part of the conversation and stuff like that. Makes me feel kind of more accomplished and empowered with my own body instead of relying on everyone else to do things for me.
With a diagnosis such as what Preston has, unfortunately a family has to start looking at quality of life versus quantity. That alone is a hard spot to be in, and has been something that we've been faced with since the day of diagnosis. When you're trying to focus on quality of life, everything costs so much, and our basic needs become almost out of reach economically. With the help of Telemiracle, we've been able to provide him with what he needs and still focus on making the memories. Sorry. Life happens, and not always for the good. With the help of Telemiracle, we're able to add good. And without that, without the donations from everyone in the province and outside of the province of Saskatchewan, families like ours wouldn't be able to do that.
All right, welcome back. We have some more Sask talent coming to you. We have a chat with Shelley from the 96th Highlanders Pipes and Drums. And interesting fun fact is I believe it's 6 a.m. in Scotland right now, so this might be a wake-up call for Scotland. So do we have Shelley on the line?
Hi.
Hi, Shelley. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. So why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I am the band director for the 96 Highlanders, and it's a youth band, and we welcome all youth ages 8 to 21 in the band. And our objective is to preserve and promote an appreciation of Celtic heritage through Highland piping and drumming.
That's wonderful. So maybe for me, who's not musically inclined, a band director. So what specifically do you do as a band director? So if I wanted to know exactly what that was, fill me in, because I really have no clue.
So I help guide the band in the direction that we want to go. I help choose music. I help decide what sort of events we're going to participate in, that kind of thing.
That's amazing. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. So do we have a donation?
We do. We held our yearly Christmas concert back in December, and we collected $500 for Telemiracle.
Wow. So how was the Christmas concert?
It was amazing. The kids all did fantastic. We had some brand new kids up perform on the stage, and the parents loved it. So.
Wonderful. Well, I believe we want to make sure that we continue to ring those phones, and we want to thank you so much for helping us out here today. And I believe we're going to have a song, and the name of the song is Scotland the Brave.
That had me marching.
That was a wonderful performance.
And I think I saw Doug marching during that too.
Yes, Doug the Bear. And I like to, share with people at home. Doug the Bear, I like to name him a little bit as like the chair bear, because I'm not sure if a lot of people realize, but, Doug is kind of based around the chair of the committee. So, this is really amazing that we get an opportunity to spend some time with him. And, I'm just wicked. I'm happy to be seeing this amazing bear here.
And we have to remind everyone that this gorgeous little guy, Doug, you can get your hands on him for a donation of $147 or more when you call in or donate online, but you have to ask for Doug. That's the thing. He's not automatically going to come. You have to ask for the bear. So you can get your hands on Doug. Now, we've had some great Saskatchewan talent. We've met Doug. We want to keep this party going. We're going to have some more on-air presentations. So we're going to get a group to come out here, Michael. We've got, I think we've got a kin club of Unity. If I've got this right, come right across here. We're gonna, I think we have an imaginary line right here, and maybe let's get some names here
let me get
first.
some names.
Nora. Haley Lynn. Sage.
Wonderful, welcome.
Representing Unity. So do we have a spokesperson in the group here?
Yes, that's me.
Of course, I guess so. Here we go. Give it to us.
Okay, so I'm the president of the Kin Club of Unity, and we had Quick Dick McDick come out a couple weeks ago, and with that fundraiser, we also had some people who shaved their heads, one of them being my daughter. These are both my daughters, but one shaved her head. And We had an online campaign as well to go with that. And that night, along with people who dropped off donations to me, knowing that I was coming in, we have a total of $18,259.22
Wow.
for one night.
Whoa, one night in Unity, over $18,000, and you wear that well. That's fantastic. You came out, I was like, look how good that looks.
Yes,
Love it.
looks great.
Thank you.
Anything else to add about the 18,000?
Just want to thank everyone who supported us that night and who came and dropped off donations to me to bring up here tonight.
We love it. We love the effort. We love the energy. Over $18,000 from Unity. Ken, thank you so much. All right.
you.
Thanks for coming on the show. We have another group coming up here, Michael. We have the Kinettes and Kinsmen from Estevan, I think. Am we right?
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Come on down. Come on up. Come on across.
Let me
we know
get
you're bringing some goods here, so just anyway you can come over here.
Let me get some names here.
I'm Tara. I'm Raylene. And Brianne.
Welcome.
Excited to have Estevan represented. Are you the spokesperson?
I am the spokesperson.
Let us know all about it.
So we did a couple of fundraisers. We did Mr. Mike's steak night. We had a pizza with a purpose. Our Kinettes had an online auction, Toonie for Telemiracle at a movie, which was amazing, and a Bruins auction, and along with personal donations. We had a total of
I'll spin around here. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Whoa!
$10,520.94.
Wow.
$10,520.94. Wow! From
Amazing.
Estevan Kinnett. A lot of money.
Yeah, it was really good. We had just an outpouring of just support, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
It is so great to see. Thank you so much. Now we have something else here. Okay.
I have this little photo here. My coworker's son, Jackson Ferris, and his sister Olivia, they're 6 and 3. They had a lemonade.
Can you lift that photo?
Sure. They had a lemonade stand at our work at TS&M, and they raised $230. They're 6 and 3. Isn't that cute?
That's amazing.
So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Amazing. The young ones getting involved at such an early age. We love to see it. Thanks so much for all that from Estevan. Is there anything else? Okay, there we go.
Any shout outs you want to give?
We just want to thank the community for all their support because it was awesome.
Of course, a
Wonderful.
big round of applause for Estevan. Thanks for coming on the show. Wow, fantastic funds raised. And the last but not least, I believe you've got Maidstone here.
Wonderful. Welcome. Oh, wow. What do we have here?
We've got Maidstone. We've
And
really
another.
got Maidstone here. Is what we've got. I'm excited and so confused. All at the same time.
I need names. I need names.
Chris.
Kyla.
And is there a name for?
No.
All right.
Mark. Wes.
Vicky. Jody.
Jeff.
Turkey.
And is there a name for?
And just the flamingo.
All right.
Just something. Okay, here we go. I think you're the spokesperson. I'm guessing. Yeah, we're gonna tell us what you got here. I'm gonna switch hands for the microphone here to get this easy for you.
So like last year, we did another flamingo flocking, and we did a little twist, and we had live flamingos go around to people's yards and hang out for a little bit. So we got to have a little fun with that.
So this is like in lieu of sticking the plastic flamingos on people's lawns.
Yep, they still got there, but we had some live ones.
I love it. I've never seen anything like this. This is creative. I love this.
You got to be creative nowadays. So with that, we ended up raising $4,698.30. Our Ratushnak Elementary Helping Hands, they raised $286.30. Our TM boxes raised $128.05. My daughter did some kin bracelets for some extra cash, and she donated $53.15. Our Maidstone Business Bowling League donated $204.25. And we had some nominal donations for $2,017 for a total of $7,387.05.
Over $7,000 from Maidstone, $7,387. Would you just to remind me and everyone out there, what's the approximate population of Maidstone? I drive through there a lot, but I don't know.
1,200.
1,200 people bringing in that kind of money. That is fantastic work.
Amazing.
Thanks. Yeah. And thank you to the community for supporting us. We're 2 years old here, and we're having a blast.
We love it. We love it. And were you two of the flamingos who went to the actual lawns?
Just me.
We'll admit to it. Well, thanks for the passion. Thanks for all that fundraising. We really appreciate it. Any last shout out?
No, just to our community. Thanks.
Wicked. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate all the effort. I think we'll have you exit that way over there. Thank you so much for bringing that donation on. Michael, that's pretty cool stuff.
That is amazing. I was surprised by the flamingos, and that is such an interesting way to raise money.
It is. I mean, I've actually heard of other clubs doing the flamingos on people's lawns, the plastic flamingos, of bringing like the people flamingos, the flamingos. That's pretty good. I'm trying to recall it right now. If at this point, do we have? We've had these donations coming in. Is there a total now? I can't recall. Is that now? I think we have a total. We want to see where we're at from all these donations.
Yes.
You and I shouting this out, Michael.
Yes,
here we go.
got
We'll
it.
get the kin to help us.
We got it.
Here we go.
Here we are.
Shout it out with us. 4, 2, 1, 5. $551,244.
Amazing.
Where are we going, Michael?
Higher.
Where are we going?
Higher.
Kin, where are we going? Very good. That is awesome. Wow. I can't believe we're there.
That's
$500,000.
It's amazing. I love how the little comma, when it comes out, sometimes it tricks me because I'm thinking it's going to be a 9 every once in a while.
The first time it came, I thought it's a small 9. I'm so confused. Exactly. Well, there you go. We're excited to see all those kin donations coming in, helping that total get where it is. All that SAS talent we've had being matched by Nutrien. People requesting the bear. This thing's ticking along quite well.
It's been amazing, to be able to see how many people are involved in this and behind the scenes, and the amount of work that goes into making this show a possibility. With all of the donations and all of the towns and all of the families, it's just been amazing to see.
Absolutely. And one of the things that's keeping the show going, Michael, is the Sask talent. I'm a firm believer that the main thing people tune into Telemiracle for is to see the Saskatchewan talent. We have over 80 auditioned acts from across the province this year, bringing their gifts of all their forms of performance to the stage. We've got one right here on the line. We've got, I believe we have an interview coming up here, a little chat with James Betts. Do I have that right? James, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. It is great to have you. And you're coming to us from Melville, I think. Is that right?
That's correct.
I know we're going to be seeing a song from you. Maybe tell us, and I also have a note here. Speaking of SAS Talent, one of the things SAS Talent has been doing, in addition to bringing us the gift of song, is bringing us a gift of a donation. And I see you have one here for us. Maybe let's talk a little bit about your donation first, if that's okay. Tell us what you did and the funds you brought.
Absolutely, yeah. So what I did was I put on 2 shows. I put on 3 shows in consecutive weeks and raised some money through Tops in Yorkton and the Chocolate Bean here in Melville and Sterling Tavern in Grayson. And of course, my wife did some fundraising at the school too.
Hi, I'm the wife.
Hello, wife. It's great to have you both. Now, did you have a total for us?
Absolutely, yes.
At PJ Dillon School in Esterhazy, Kansas, we sold hams and my kids with Teddy Telemiracle raffle tickets. And with all of that put together with his shows,
$2,124.50.
Yeah, $2,100. That is fantastic. That's going to get matched by Nutrien, so that's over $4,200. Thanks so much for that effort, all that fundraising. Brought us the gift of a donation to help that total go higher, to help people across the province get access to all those great things that the Kinsman and Kinnett Foundation can offer. But you also brought us the gift of song. And I think I have a note here saying you're going to perform a version of Brian Wilson for us. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
And can you tell us quickly why you might have picked that song?
Well, I've been performing it for a long time in my solo show, and it's one of my favorite bands of the 90s. I just grew up with them.
So, cover song of the Bare Naked Ladies tune, Brian Wilson. I'll say we're going to get the pleasure now to watch the beautiful cover version by James Betts. Let's take it away. Thanks so much for that donation and for this performance.
Dropping downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. You're gone impulsive, you're gone compulsive, yeah, you're gone insane. When surrounded, I just can't stop. It's a matter of instincts, a matter of conditioning, it's a matter of fact. You can call me Pavlov's dog. Ring a bell and I'll salivate. Now how'd you like that? Dr. Landon, tell me you're not just a pentagon. 'Cause right now I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. When I had lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Oh. So I'm lying here, just staring at the ceiling tiles. And I'm thinking about, oh, what you think about. Just listening and re-listening. Oh, smiley smile. And I'm wondering if there's some kind of grain of drought, because lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I have lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Oh. If you wanna find me, I'll be out in the sandbox, just wondering where the hell all the love is gone. Playing my guitar and building castles in the sun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, and singing fun, fun, fun. Yeah, lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I had lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Oh. I had a dream. I was 300 pounds. Even though I was very heavy, I floated till I couldn't see the ground. I floated till I could not see the ground. Oh yeah, somebody help me. Couldn't see the ground, somebody help me. Couldn't see the ground, somebody help me. Yeah, so when I had lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did here. So when I had lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Ooh, yeah! Drop downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop, late night record shop. Call impulsive, call compulsive, yeah, you're going insane. Yeah! When I'm surrounded, I just can't stop. I just can't stop. Just can't stop. Never can stop. Let's go!
Wonderful. That was some Sask talent. And we have some more Sask talent coming up for you. We have Sarah with the Bum Band, an interesting name, and it really caught me off guard. And I believe we have you online. And tell us a little bit about the band.
So this is a group made with my sisters and I. My one sister really loves Telemiracle, and it has a place in all of our hearts. And so she kind of encourages us to do things. And the name comes because our dad likes to call us a bunch of lazy bums. So we were gonna find something else, but it stuck.
Sounds like something a parent would say. So tell me, who is all in the band with you? You mentioned your sisters, and instruments are being played?
Yes. So I'll usually play violin. My one sister, Amy, does vocals and guitar, and my other sister, Kayla, will usually do piano.
Wonderful. And so I believe you have a donation for us?
We do. We did a live stream concert and an actual live concert, and we raised $1,722.30.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for that donation. And I believe we do have a song coming up that you have, and the song is called You Never Believe Me. Now, quick question for you. Is that an original song?
No, it's not. It's a cover from the band Rains. There's kind of a fun story behind that, too.
Please tell.
We were looking for music for it, for piano and violin, and we couldn't find any on the internet. So Kayla actually emailed the band asking them if they would give us music. And the next day, we got piano music, violin music, and a recording. So it was awesome.
Wow, well, that's amazing. Well, I want to thank you so much for your contribution, for your donation, and for singing this lovely song. So we're going to throw it to the camera here, and we're going to see this wonderful song. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You lie down next to me and try to wash away your guilt with guarantees. And I told you that nobody else compares, and how I know that you'll go with me anywhere that I go. Oh, oh, oh. So can't we readjust? When we're up all night, I grind my teeth to dust. We'll separate the mistakes from the deadly sins. You'll take your shots and your pills and your vitamins, and you'll grow. Oh, oh. And I thought with you, the world would all be punches pulled. So I got with you and left the rest behind. No, you don't make it easy, 'cause baby, you never believe me. If I can't build you a home or call you my own, then what's the point of even dreaming? We might as well move on. And you say love me anyway, like it's a choice I make, but love, you'll turn me gray. And you think it's a gift that you don't deserve. We lay the blame on your brain and your raggy nerves. Let it go. Oh, oh, oh. And I thought with you, the world would all be punches pulled. Got a lot to lose, my patience and your mind. No, you don't make it easy, 'cause baby, you never believe me. If I can't build you a home or call you my own, then what's the point of even dreaming? We might as well move on. No, you don't make it easy, 'cause baby, you never believe me. If I can't build you a home or call you my own, then what's the point of even dreaming? But no, you don't make it easy, 'cause baby, you never believe me. If I can't build you a home or call you my own, then what's the point of even dreaming? Oh, 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 oh.
this SAS talent we keep getting to enjoy and it keeps the party going. That was an incredible performance. And speaking of incredible, we've got another generous group doing an honor presentation here. We've got the Canettes from Wynyard, Saskatchewan. Michael, why did we get some names here?
Cheryl, Yvonne, Lauren.
And I believe that everybody's going to have a chance to speak. So we got some people who want to share. So let's hear what we got.
I'll be your mic holder.
So it was a community joint effort. We sold hands within the community at some of the local businesses. And then during two of our events that we had the silver collection out. And then Wynyard Cares also did a Do You Bake fundraiser and collected donations from family and friends. They raised $786. And then our two schools, the elementary and the high school, also did fundraisers as well that Yvonne will talk about.
So the Wynyard Elementary School students collected donations, and to celebrate their efforts, we held a Telemiracle Teddy Bear Day, and the children went skating, and we also gathered in the gym for a teddy bear picnic. And so on behalf of the students of Wynyard Elementary School, the families and the staff, it is my absolute pleasure to present $8,562.95 to Telemiracle.
And this is just Wynyard Elementary.
Just the elementary school. Lauren is now going to speak on the Wynyard Composite High School.
So we don't have a check for the high school, but the high school also raised just over $2,700. What they did is they brought coins and rolled them in classes, and so the students were able to choose which classes that they rolled coins in. So I heard that a lot of students were rolling coins in calculus more than doing the actual math work. But now we actually did put together a grand total that we brought with us to Telemiracle, so we're going to switch over to that check now.
Okay, the suspense
Wonderful.
is killing me here. Get that drum roll going, the virtual drum roll. One of you can read it out to us here.
So our grand total is $14,251.05.
The Wynyard Canet Club bringing us a total of over $14,000. Big Canet effort, big community effort. We're so grateful for all that fundraising you did.
Thank you so much for that. We really appreciate it.
Wow, we have to take a very quick second here, though, because Wynyard, they're from my neck of the woods here. Wynyard's just down the road from Punashai. And we've got, this whole theme of the telethon is rooted in Saskatchewan. We've got two funny connections here. So the Punashai connection here was?
I did teach in Punach Elementary School for 20-some years. I did not teach Mr. Straker, but I am very familiar with his family.
and she worked with my grade 4 teacher. And we have one more Punashai connection here.
I'm a DSA for the Punachai RCMP detachment.
All roads are leading to Punashai here. So thank you, Wynyard Connect Club, for that generous donation. Thank you so much. And we'll have the exit this way over here. Thank you so much. And we got the Sturgis kin coming here, Michael.
Okay, wonderful. Welcome. I love the outfits.
We got a theme going on here.
Amazing.
Michael, did you want to get some names from everyone?
Please share.
Ashton.
Lesia.
Cheryl.
And is one of you the spokesperson?
Yes, I am. So Preschool School raised some money here, and they did a coin war, and they raised $1,205.95. They did hat days and raised $647.25 for a total of $1,880.20.
Fantastic.
Then the Preschool Hospital did a 47th annual Preschool bed push, and they push a bed 10 kilometers from Preschool to Sturgis, and collect funds as we go and from the surrounding businesses. So they raised $5,225.12. And a big thank you to the Sturgis and District Fire Department for their escort and the 8 people that came out to push the bed.
It's all these fundraisers are a team effort. It takes everyone, including I never thought of that, the security you need, of course.
Yeah, exactly. We need that to protect us while we do this so that nobody gets hurt.
And is there more? Are you adding it up for us?
Then the Sturgis Composite School students did a walkathon and a skate-a-thon, and they raised money this year for that. And their total was $4,966.25. Through the year, the students were allowed to wear hats on Fridays, and if they paid $1 for that, money went to Telemiracle. And with that, it was $401 for Telemiracle. Then the student staff participated in Dress Down Fridays, and all that money went directly for Telemiracle, and that was $760. for a grand total of $6,127.25.
$6,127.25 from Sturgis.
Then later that evening, we had our 43rd annual Mini Miracle Talent Show, and a big thank you to all the performers and everybody who donated. Before I give you a final total this year, it marked a milestone for us as we surpassed $1 million.
Wow.
So I want to give a big thanks out to our past chairs, GX94, Ron Waddell for coming out, John Manzik for setting up everything for us, and all the surrounding communities, and all the past performers. So with this year, the Kin Club of Sturgis would like to present Telemiracle 47 with a check for $23,960.10.
$23,960.10 from Sturgis. Just remind us, do you know the population of Sturgis?
Just under 800 people.
Just under 800. Look at that. Look at that. All that effort.
Amazing.
So with all the communities, we're just under 5,000 people.
Well, we love the effort. We love the passion. Love your outfits, by the way. Great work. Great work. Any final words? Any shout outs? Well, thank you so much for bringing that donation, and thanks for the work. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
And Michael, we got one more group here.
Yes.
Thanks so
love
much,
those
Sturgis.
outfits.
It's the Moose Jaw Rockers.
All right.
The Moose Jaw Rockers.
Here we go.
There's no energy.
All right.
There's no energy here. Okay, now we need you to tamely line up on this very tame line here on the carpet. Exactly. Michael, let's get some names here.
Okay, what do we got?
My name is Jesse Halverson.
I am Sebastian Halverson.
And we are the Moose Jaw Rockers.
No, I know. I mean, I definitely got the rocker part. I love that you're from Moose Jaw, just down the road from me here in Regina. You're bringing in a donation, obviously. Do you want to tell us about it? Who's the speaker?
Who's the spokesperson?
I'm the main one. Well, this year we did our annual thing like we did last year at the Crush Can. Thank you, Alex, so much.
Yeah, thank you, Alex.
And we also did a haunted house this year. And we raised about 1.2 grand this year. And we also had something very special featuring Gene Simmons. Unfortunately, that wasn't able to get on here, unfortunately.
You mean you couldn't get Gene Simmons here?
We had a video, but unfortunately we couldn't get it on this year. Yeah, it's okay. But as Freddie Mercury once said, the show must go on.
So $1,200 from the Moose Jaw Rockers. Thank you so
wonderful.
much for that.
Thank you,
awesome,
guys.
Awesome passion, awesome donation.
Love
the outfits. I gotta get a wig going on like that tomorrow, and so do you.
That's it. I'll just let my hair out, maybe get a perm.
Exactly.
For tomorrow.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. Really appreciate it. And I think we're having you exit just that way. Thanks so much for bringing up the energy this late at night. This early in the morning. Round of applause for the Moose Jaw Rockers.
Great job.
All right, Michael. So we're seeing the funds coming in from the Kin Clubs and the Moose Jaw Rockers.
The Moose Jaw Rockers, I love coffee and I need a little kick. That was a kick for me. So that was amazing right now.
Sure was. And we have to remember, Saskatchewan, as those funds come in, we always like to remind you throughout the telethon of how these funds get used. And this year, as you've been seeing in the telethon so far, you'll see through to the end, we've put together some really great video stories showing you how these funds have been used. And we've got a great story for you right now of Blair Kidd. A fantastic video. I'll tell you a little bit about Blair. Just a few notes. Sometimes when an individual is in a situation where when they're asking for help from the Kinsman Foundation, it's not just one thing they need. Sometimes it's two things or three things to help them achieve the quality of life that they're looking for. And the beautiful thing about the Kinsman Connect Foundation is that they accept these applications. They read them together in a room. They read about the needs that people have, and they seek to see how they can meet those needs and improve someone's life. And Blair's story is just one of those. It wasn't just one thing Blair needed. They needed a few things. And in this video, you're going to see the incredible change that this equipment made for Blair. They're almost like a completely new person with this gift they've received. Take a look at this video. It's just incredible.
My name is Blair. I have fibromyalgia, neuropathy, and myofascial pain syndrome. I get a lot of numbness and tingling in my legs as well as pain throughout my whole body. So it makes it difficult to stand and walk. I received Telemiracle funding for my wheelchair, a lift chair, and funding for a stair lift and a ramp. The lift chair prevents a lot of pain sitting down and standing up. And even just sitting there makes a big difference. I wasn't able to sit for very long. I would go from the living room for maybe an hour and then I was back in bed. Which, you know, I wasn't able to hang around with my husband or my animals or anything like that. The stair lift was put in about 2 days ago now. In the past day and a half, I've been up and down the stairs quite a bit just because I can. Prior to the stair lift, I would either sleep in the living room or my husband would put his hands on my back and I would basically lean against him and walk up the stairs just so that if I did fall down the stairs, he'd be able to grab me. And now I'm able to put things away. I'm able to sleep in the bed with my husband. It's a huge freedom that people take for granted, definitely. When you're stuck to one floor, your world becomes that floor.
My name is Jason Kellum. I am the sales manager and a partner here at Prairie Heart Mobility. We're excited to be able to put in this ramp for them. It'll allow them that secure access in and out of their home, not having to worry about, you know, people are always concerned, even if it's a battery operated lift, you know, something can go wrong. With the ramp, if you've got the room, it's a nice, safe way to get in and out of your home for them, and just peace of mind.
When the ramp comes in, I'm hoping that I'll be able to take my dog out. I'm hoping I'll be able to go for walks, get to the car a lot easier, just leave the house, I guess. Without the Telemiracle funding, I don't think I'd have much of a life. I was really struggling with my mental health before I had the devices that I have now. And basically I didn't want to live before because I couldn't, like I said, go upstairs, I couldn't go outside, I couldn't see my family. It was really restrictive. My hope for the future is that my world will get bigger.
Such a heartwarming story, and you know, all of your donations go to support families that are in need, so we really want to encourage you to ring those phones and support these families. So we have some Sask talent coming up for you. We have Josh Daly from Regina, and Josh is a guitar rock instrumental player, and I believe we have him on call. Josh, can you hear me?
I can. How you doing tonight, my friend?
Wonderful. I am doing great. Thanks for asking. And I just got to say that I love the hair.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I started playing guitar around the age of 12 and started teaching around the age of 17. And ever since then, been wanting to play as many shows as I can. So seen the Telemiracle application pop up or whatever and instantly knew I wanted to be a part of it. So super grateful that they let me on the program to be able to perform, and it's been up from there ever since. So.
Wonderful. So you said you were teaching since you were 17.
Yeah, I teach over at Long McQuaid in Regina, Saskatchewan, and right out of high school, I was very lucky to be able to get a position there and you know, mature into the teacher that I am today, and work with all my lovely students and all the adults I have, and the whole community there, obviously. So.
That's wonderful. So I'm interested, what inspired you to, you know, get into playing an instrument?
Well, actually, my father, growing up, my father plays in bands, and he actually teaches at Long McQuaid as well. So growing up, I watched him play in bands, do the teaching, and we'd go on road trips, and he's playing all the amazing music, like Journey and all these bands from the 80s. So it was pretty much... there right from the beginning, and so when I hit about 12, 13 years old, I already knew the type of sound and style I wanted to go for, and so just kept hitting it and never looked back.
Wonderful. So I hear you have a donation for us.
Yeah, actually, I was a part of a charity show that some boys from earlier, I believe, presented the total amount already. The boys in Reprise and also Zaid as well. I'm not sure what that total amount was, but I believe they were on earlier and they did all that presenting. But yeah, we played the benefit show with them, and it was so fantastic. We played this lovely View 2, which I never played at, so it's always exciting when you play somewhere new, of course. And yeah, so they did all the raising, all the fundraising and organizing was all on those guys. So.
Okay, wonderful. So we have a song, and the song name is called Surfing with the Alien.
Yeah.
Wow, that was fantastic. Round of applause. We got a round of applause on the set here. That guitar work, that was slaying. The party's kicked up a notch here on the set for Telemiracle. That's just one of the 80 audition Sask talent acts we have coming on the show throughout the course of the telethon. We've got another one to queue up for you here, too. I'm going to get to have a great little conversation, I believe, with a fellow named Johnny in Saskatoon. Johnny, I believe you're there. Can you hear me?
You bet. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well. It's great to have you on the show. Now, I know I don't know if you were able to see what we just saw, but we had a great rock act.
You bet.
And I think you're bringing us some more good rock. So maybe tell me first a little bit about your act, because I think from what I can see here, you guys are a bit of a unique setup, a little bit of makeup to the band.
Yeah, we're a 4-piece hard rock metal band. We've been around for over 10 years now. Same group, just getting older. And we got our insurance and financial day jobs and hard rock by night.
I love it. And what's the name of the band again?
It's called Despite the Reverence.
Despite the Reverence. And I mean, and on the note I saw here, tell me if I'm mistaken, but it says a financial consultant, an IT specialist, a commercial insurance broker, and a welder.
Yeah, the only real man in the group.
And it's not lost on me that you're a metal band with a welder in the band. Like this can't go unnoticed.
Yeah, he's the bass player.
Fantastic. So I know you guys you have a song that you've prepared for us, a Reckless Hero, but I think you've also got a donation. Tell me a little bit about your donation if you got a sec to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the company I work for as a commercial broker, Hub International, they started us off with a pretty generous donation. And that got the ball rolling, and we've had donations from friends, family, and work, and doing all that. Our donation is so far is $2,220.
$2,220 from Johnny, and Despite the Reverence in Saskatoon. We are very, very appreciative of that. That's incredible. And I also want to point out, and I think I got this right. You can correct me if I'm wrong, because you'll know better. But I think you're one of the bands performing in the overnight time as well. You're doing a whole set, right?
Yeah, I got that PVR.
Excellent. I'm sure I'm going to be up watching it, so don't you worry. But the tune you have for us is Reckless Hero. Tell us a little bit about the tune you picked, Reckless Hero, then we'll go right into the song.
Yeah, it's from our last album. We're working on a new album right now that'll be out in the spring, but it was sort of a metal country album, theme anyway.
And you know, there's every genre out there. Why not have metal country? I love it. I can't wait to hear this. Thanks for bringing your talents. Thanks for bringing your great donation. It's been great chatting with you here on the show. We'll look forward to Saskatchewan can look forward to watching a whole set of your tunes later in the overnight. So without further ado, thank you, Johnny. And this is Despite the Reverence with Reckless Hero. Here we go. Thanks, Johnny.
Stand tall, nothing to bend you. Ride hard, nowhere to go to. Saint spite, leave nothing for others. In the mist, stealthing silence. Fly by night, nothing besiege you. Curse stars, nothing to guide you. Burning fires, lurking in shadow. Turn back, frothing passion. Twist your take me now, I'll make it easy. Stand down, imagine bleeding. Lock your head, not only literal. Love to play, incredibly guilty. Heart to God, your ass is Satan. Method of the deep scripture. Fatal draw to the night watchman. Off his head to the message. Play yourself for a reckless hero in a world that's never insane. Strike first, question later, all that's stalled away. Play yourself for a reckless hero and it's gonna be off the chains. Legend of the deep, hollow boiling under flame. Whoa.
Wow, that was an amazing song. Wonderful.
The energy,
Yes,
the
let's
energy.
hear it.
Let's hear it in the
Yeah.
house.
Something, the energy that was definitely needed.
Yeah, and it's 1 a.m. They kicked the whole thing up a notch, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And they brought a great donation.
They did.
Yeah, and of course Nutrien's going to match that. Those dollars coming in. We've had all these, the kin groups, the Moose Jaw Rockers bringing donations across the stage. It's been a while since we've seen a total.
Oh, yes,
What do you
you're
think?
right. A total.
We should.
We need
should.
a total.
What do you think, Kin? Should we see a total?
Total?
We got a total.
Here we go.
Shout out the numbers with us here. Shout out the numbers.
Nice.
Here we go.
Shout it out with us.
4, 5, 2, 1, 0, 6. $601,254.
Wow.
And where are we going?
Higher.
Where are we going?
Higher.
Fantastic. This is
That's amazing.
What a way to hit 1 o'clock with that kind of a total.
I mean, that's just amazing.
This is it. And we know we got more time to go in the telethon. We know the way the donations come in on Telemiracle. So many people wait to the end of the show. They wait to the last couple hours. Don't do that. Call in now. We got all these kin and kinette from all across the province, from over, I think, around 76 clubs ready to take your calls. Don't wait till the end. We've got 48 phones on stage and 24 backstage as well. So there's no need to not call now. Anything else here, Michael? What's on your mind?
You know, I just think about how, again, I always come back to how impressed I am with, how much it takes to run the show, and the wonderful cast that is here, and the talent that has come from Sask Talent to now national cast, and then all of the wonderful people here who are making this possible.
Yeah, one thing that's really struck me is of all the 76 approximately kin and connect clubs across the province, there's about 820 members altogether. About 450 of them, about half of all the kin in Saskatchewan, are volunteering at Telemiracle to make this thing happen. And I think that deserves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause, kin and Kinettes.
Wonderful.
And we're going into kind of the overnight section of Telemiracle, Michael, where we have a lot of bands who get to perform full sets. They perform multiple songs. They treat it like a little mini concert overnight. We're gonna, if you don't mind, we're gonna throw it to our good friend Alex.
Yes.
So who's gonna take us and introduce us to our first band who perform in a full set? Alex.